Hi, I'm Tess Downing, founder of Complete View Financial, and welcome to this month's video blog. Happy fall. Today I want to talk about the recent market recovery, as well as 7 things you need to be sure to do from a financial planning perspective before the end of the year. So let's start first by discussing the recent recovery that we've seen, specifically in the S&P 500. So if you look at this first chart here, you'll notice on the news, many people are talking about this V-shaped recovery. Well, this light pink, red line is really what you're looking at, and that's the V shape that they're talking about. The recent market recovery is the fastest of all time from all bear markets, from record high to record high. So from February of 2020 to August 2020, the market recovered from its low point, which is one of the lowest you can see on the chart, in 126 days. The next fastest recovery recorded is from February to May of 1966 to 1967, and those were 310 trading days. What you can see here is that obviously this was a very fast recovery, something we didn't expect, we didn't anticipate the bear market to begin with, but this rapid recovery has been very intense. Most people are saying we can continue to see and experience a lot of volatility, especially with the upcoming election, which leads me to my next slide, which is really just for fun, but it shows the power of staying invested over time. And so you can look at the growth of $10,000 from 1961 to 2019. So if you invested only during a Republican, you would have gained $86,000. If you invested only under a Democrat, $376,000. And then the whole point here of just staying invested, because we do not know how the markets will behave. And so that investor was definitely rewarded by over $3 million of total gain of the growth of the 10,000. So moving on, obviously it's early November now, and so we really need to start thinking about what do we need to do before the year is out, and we all get very busy with the holidays, and so I wanted to create a quick checklist of things that you need to consider before the end of the year. So the first slide here, retirement plan contributions. Are you on pace to max out your contributions for the year? And if not, consider changing how much you contribute, or maybe a end of year contribution through a bonus. And keep in mind, if you're over 50, you have catch-up contributions you can apply to your IRA, Roth IRA, or 401k contributions. Tax planning. Required minimum distributions are postponed for 2020 due to the CARES Act, which was the Coronavirus Aid Act. This applies to IRAs, 401ks, inherited IRAs, etc. The new Secure Act also moved the beginning date of 70 and a half to now age 72. So be sure to review all your taxable holdings and consider if you have any unrealized losses in your portfolio and taxable accounts that you can sell to realize those losses, which can offset gains and or even future ordinary income, and these gains can be carried forward. Charitable contributions. If you're over 70 and a half, you can still make qualified charitable distributions from your tax-deferred accounts up to $100,000. You may want to give cash this year to a charity, as you can deduct up to 100% of it against your AGI, or adjusted gross income. Gifting appreciated stock is another great way to give to charities. If you have legacy positions with lots of embedded gains, consider gifting some of those appreciated lots, or even consider a donor-advised fund for an even more of an impact. Estate planning. If you plan to gift to family members this year, the IRS allows every taxpayer to give $15,000 to an individual in 1 year. There is no limit to the number of recipients, but there is a lifetime exemption amount of close to $11.58 million per person in 2020. Employee benefits. HSAs. Consider maxing out your contribution if possible. An HSA offers triple tax benefits in the form of tax-deductible contributions, tax-deferred growth, and then tax-free withdrawals when you use the money to pay for qualified medical expenses. FSAs. If you have an FSA, please review your balance now and know what else you might need to spend before the year end closes. Many companies have a use it or lose it policy, and they might give you until January, February of next year to use all of the remaining balance. And don't forget open enrollment. Many companies are having open enrollment right now, so it's time to review your entire family situation, assess if there are any changes, and if you need to sign up or adjust any of your benefits. Credit report. Please review this annually. Ensure your credit is accurate, and if there are any counts that need your attention or if there's been any fraudulent activity, it's a great way to catch it and to review all of the open lines of credit that you might have. And lastly, 529 education accounts. If you live in a state with a state income tax and also have a 529, be sure to take advantage of any state income tax benefits for any year-end contributions. So a quick list, but be sure to look at your personal situation. Contact me if you have any questions so that we can plan in advance. Many custodians have a deadline of around December 15th to make any year-end charitable distributions or contributions to your favorite charity. So keep that in mind and have a happy holiday season. Thank you.